Okay, great, we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's not Sunday, it's not Wednesday, I don't know. It's a day of the week. There's no rules to this stream anymore. So as you can see, I have played through a little bit more of Shadowbringers. I did Alfino and Alize's quests. Crazy shit happened, huh? Very cool. I have leveled up. I don't know. Not a lot's happened, really. I just kind of kept doing the main quest line. But hi! But I was told that I should stream this dungeon. I'm, like, very nervous about that, but I guess we'll fucking see. I cannot tell y'all how excited I am that I can run this solo with the NPCs. They were like, hey, just so you know, in all the instances in Shadowbringers, you can do the NPC. Yes, exactly. No more queue times, which, like, as a DPS player was like, thank you, God, thank you. Also, like, I get stressed out when I do these with strangers. I'm like, I just want to do it with my fake little friends, my little computer-generated friends. Yeah, oh, so glad. I was a little nervous. I was, like, kind of like, man, I really hope that they, like, work well, because obviously sometimes NPCs in games are not the best, so glad to hear that. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get into it. We're gonna form party. We, are gonna be taking the twins, and then me and the Crystal Exarch, obviously because I'm a DPS. Very excited to watch this man tank. I think that's gonna be very funny. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'm interested to see how the loot works also, considering it's just me. I assume there must be some kind of balancing so you don't, like, just get everything, because, boy, that would be a way to grind for stuff, huh? I did watch, for all the dungeons, I watch videos just because I kind of like to know what I'm getting into. When I was running with people, I was like, I gotta watch dungeons so I don't fuck up. Now that I'm, like, running with an NPC, I guess it's slightly less stressful. But I still looked at the video, so I know kind of what I'm getting into here. But oh god, it's so weird that I'm running out in front instead of the tank, but alright, I guess we'll also hope I don't get I hope I don't get lost. Oh god. Help. Do your job. I'm not a tank, help me. Yeah, I'm, like, excited. I hope they do that for Endwalker, too, because I know that, like, everyone, like, no one's gonna know what to do in Endwalker, right? Like, we're all just gonna be like, I don't know, man, whatever the fuck. But it will make me feel better that I can run stuff for the first time and, like, not have to worry about other people. Hi! Terrified for what that means. Okay. I'm assuming I'm just gonna keep doing this? Yeah, great. Let me hit that. Okay, great. Okay, that's good. That makes sense. Okay, I will try and get over my incessant needs to not look up guides beforehand, because, like, every single time I'm like, I gotta look up a guide. But, I mean, eventually, you know, come November, there's not gonna be any guides, I'm just gonna have to do it, so I guess I might as well just start now. Especially because I could run this solo, so I don't have to worry about, like, bucking everybody who's just trying to grind. I can just kind of do it at my own pace. And if I fuck up, like, then I fuck up, and that's okay. You guys will see me fuck up, but, like, it's not a huge deal. Like, I'm fucking up my rotation right now. Yeah. Yeah, this is even my first expansion. I'm, like, really excited. Yeah, I just started, so you're just in time. I rolled up specifically, like, I did all the other quest stuff just so I could do this on stream, and I almost was like, but what if I didn't do this on stream? What if I just did it? And Shira was like, no, you have to do it on stream. I was like, okay, I've now had multiple people tell me I have to do it on stream, so I guess I'll do it on stream. For the fans, I'll do it on stream. My millions of fans. The relief I feel being able to run this with the NPCs is, like, insurmountable. I, like, cannot describe. Exciting. My headset just unplugged itself, which was really great when I was in the middle of trying to say something. Cool. I think we're good now. What would a stream be without technical issues? I think that's the real question. It just wouldn't be a stream. I love, I don't think I mentioned this on the last stream, probably because I didn't have time to. I think I did a lot of that stuff off stream, but, like, I love the design of the Sin Eaters. I think they're so cool. Even this weird, fucked up bear. I just think they look so sick. I love that this weird wizard man has a sword and shield. That's just so... Everything, like, I know everyone and their mom is like, Shadowbringers is so good, but I'm like, man, Shadowbringers is really good, huh? They really did a good job with this one, didn't they, huh? Wow, it's like the thing everyone was saying was correct. That's wild that they were saying that. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, it'll be live, so it'll be recorded, so you can always look at it later. But I'm also sure that I will DM you after I'm done, just, like, screaming and dying. Oh, damn it, I fucked up. Oh, no, I didn't! Yay! Thank God. The bar is so low sometimes. I will admit, you were not wrong. I am very impressed with the NPC AI so far. This feels like this is going really smooth. I guess it could probably be, like, it's weird because I'm not used to being, like, oh, I should be, like, pulling trash right now. Because technically, like, I'm not the tank, but I should be running in and getting groups. I guess I don't have to, because it's just me. But I'm like, it's weird that I feel like this is going so slow, but that's because I'm like, I'm used to somebody just running ahead and grabbing literally a million people. Yeah, I know, I should just run ahead and grab, like, everything. And then not have to deal with the consequences of my actions. Oh. I say as I fuck up. This must be nice for healers, though, to do this, because they can just, like, pull as needed. It's always so fucking funny when I run into a dungeon, and whoever the tank is just, like, books it, and you're like, wait, man, hold on! I can only do so much while I'm in motion, I have to stand still for a bunch of my mechanics. Oh, that's cool, I love that they have different dialogue depending on who you take. That's so smart. Man, this game's, like, really good. Yeah, I think if I had, like, a regular group I ran with, and, like, you were, like, talking and shit, it would make more sense to, like, just do massive pulls. It just cracks me up when you do, like, random draws, and it's clearly people who don't know each other. And the tank's just like, alright, see ya! And everyone else is like, wait, man, hold on, wait up. Okay. Pop this really quick. Let's go. Oh, this is the... You're right. Okay, I have to actually pay attention now. Not that I haven't been paying attention, but I have to, like, seriously pay attention. will leave the healing to you, thank you. I don't have, like, any healing ability. Oh god, that's such a bad habit that I do. Where I jump backwards instead of turning around. Every time I do it, I'm always just like, man, come on. Oh, Jesus. Ugh.
You underestimate me. Let's give them a show.
Girl, Alize. I'm sorry, I'm like silent, but I'm like so fucking intent right now. I can't even look at the chat. I'm just like, I have to focus. I'm level 73 and I'm still not very good at this game. Oh, that was a fuck up. That's alright. We're just gonna have to live with that. Swap back here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. God, there we go. Okay. Thanks for taking care of that for me. I was like so... I'm trying to mouse... Sorry, I'm reading everything. Okay. Thanks for taking care of that bot. I'm trying to be better at mouse turning. I'm not my strong suit. Okay. I know you are. That's why I appreciate you. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of shit. I think this is a sufficient amount of things. And I hope I don't die. As I immediately beef it. Fuck, that was so funny. Okay, lesson learned. Don't do that. Grab a few things and then stay back. Because remember, idiot, you're a DPS. Hey, y'all come here. Hey. Yeah, y'all come here. There we go. I love seeing y'all in chat talk about stuff that I haven't run into yet. I mean that genuinely. I think it's so cool to be like, wow, I'm so excited to like do whatever it is you guys are talking about. Okay, y'all cat. Whoa, they started running with me. Oh, that's cute. Hi. I know, I'm so torn between, like, streaming as much of this as possible so that everybody can see all the stuff I'm doing and, like, just playing it for myself. Because, like, I like streaming, but it is kind of stressful, especially when it's something like this where it's like, yeah, like, you know, damn it. Like, I've obviously played a lot of this game, but I'm, like, not necessarily always super good at it, so I'm more self-conscious about, like, if I fuck up. Not that any of you give a shit if I fuck up, but, like, still, hard. That's the other part, yes. It's hard to kind of focus on what I'm doing, especially in something like this, and now that I'm out of practice, too, because I got better at, talking and doing dungeon stuff at the same time. But now I'm, like, so out of practice with it that I'm like, ugh. Oh, that's good. Hey, if it helps, I also can't tell if I'm fucking up sometimes. Putting in the, like, third hotbar was really helpful. That really helped me, like, utilize all my tools better. But also it means that, like, the button I use to get to the third level of hotbar is right next to the one I use to get to the second level. Which means if I'm not paying attention, you may see me, like, hit stuff on the third level of hotbar and then be like, ah, fuck. Because that's not what I was trying to do. I didn't realize the Summoner was, like, one of the more complex roles until, like, way after I had picked that as my main class. And I'm like, I wonder what would have happened if I had picked something that was not, like, a million things going on at once. But also, anytime I try and level any of my classes that have less shit going on, I'm always like, I know, that was you! I was like, what should I play? And you were like, you should pick Arcanist, because you could, like, level multiple things at once. And I was like, that makes sense. That seems logical. Now look at me. I do think that I am glad that, like, when I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV, like, years ago, in, like, the Heaven Sword era, I think I picked Black Mage, and, like, I, like, didn't get anywhere in the Black Mage stuff, because I didn't play very much of, it when I first started playing that game. And part of me was like, I don't want to do Black Mage, like, I already tried that and I bounced off it, like, I should try something new and make sure I, like, I stick with it this time. Part of me is like, man, what if I had just done that? No, I really like Summoner, though, actually. Like, obviously, I've played a lot of it, I haven't swapped my main to anything else. I heard Samurai is, like, really precise, too. Separately from Ninja. I heard that, because I was looking at, I don't remember what I was looking at, but I was looking at something, and it was, like, Samurai is really fun, but you have to be, like, really specific about how you do everything. And I was like, I'm not very good at that kind of thing. But, I don't know. I think I'm gonna pick up Reaper, depending on how it plays. I'm, like, slowly grinding Lancer. I think I'm just... I, like, want to be someone who does things that are not DPS. But I'm just not yet. I'm just not that guy yet. I'm not cool enough. Come on. Come on, Gomes, get it together. Hold on. Wait, fuck whatever I was saying. This track slaps. I'm gonna stop talking for a sec. This track is so good. Guys, stack up with me. Thank you, Alfino. Thank you, Alfino. I owe you my life. Oh shit, I gotta back up. Sorry, I'm just enraptured in this song. I know, I'm so excited to play Endwalker with my friend. Everyone I know is, like, way ahead of me. And I'm excited to be caught up to everybody and be like, guys, we can all play Endwalker together. Is cross-server coming with the 6.1 patch? Or is that going to be at launch? Do y'all remember if they've announced that yet? Oh, I grabbed Red Mage too, actually. That was one of the things I did fairly recently. Which I thought was really interesting. I, like, started playing it, and I think it's gonna be one of those things that, like, I, like, kind of slowly work on, because I was like, oh, this balance aspect is really interesting. It requires, now that I've been playing Summoner for so long, it definitely requires, like, you have to pay more attention to kind of what you're doing. But I like the balance between, like, getting up close and backing up. I think that's really smart. And also doing the melee is weird, because I've always just been, like, in the back. But I like mixing it up with, like, hanging out in the back and hanging out in the front. I just think the class system, this is, like, totally, I guess this is related. I think the class system in this game is so smart, and, like, I love that there's the flexibility of, like, yeah, you know, I initially picked up, like, this thing, but I'm gonna go try something else now. And, like, maybe that will be my main, or there's people who have, like, mains and everything. Like, I feel like I only played a little bit of WoW, like, years ago. God, I'm trying to remember. My grandma's really into WoW. Fun facts! My grandma is really into WoW and has been since, like, the dawn of time. And therefore I played a little bit of it with her, like, back in the day. And what I remember of it was, like, interesting. But I'm like, I don't remember if it allows you to swap classes or not. And maybe it does. Maybe that's not fair of me to be like... Okay, hold on. Nothing to do? This game has so much to do. I'm thinking about, like, what am I going to do, after... Stop. See new messages. Thank you. What am I going to do after I finish Shadowbringers? And I'm like, oh man, I don't know, like I got my like alternate classes to level up, and that's gonna take forever. And then I'm like, I got all my like gatherer stuff to do. I gotta level all that up because I haven't done anything with any of that stuff. I got like I got all these like dungeons to unlock. I got a million side quests. I got like, there's so much. Like, what else do you want to do, man? I don't understand. That's so baffling to me. I mean, I guess, you know, like, none of my business. If it's not someone's cup of tea, that's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be. That's just, like, so beyond me. There's nothing to do. Yeah, I don't know if this is true. I started unlocking the, like, Omega stuff, and I was like, this seems like this is really intense. I'm not gonna do any of this shit right now. But I was like, I feel like this is, like, so in-depth. I don't even know what raids are yet. I don't know if the Omega stuff is a raid, like... Is that a chest over there? Hold up. No, don't pull those guys. I gotta open this real quick. Okay, great, thank you. Ah, fuck. Help! Okay. Yeah, I'm like... I feel like there's so much in this game I, like, haven't even touched yet. It's, like, kind of overwhelming. Like, it's cool, too, because I'm like... I love that there's so much stuff for me to do. Still... Like, I'm not dreading hitting the end of the main story quest, because I'm like, one, Endwalker is, like, 2 seconds away. Like, that is gonna come upon us before I even know it. Okay. So that is raid. Good to know that is raid stuff. I don't even have, like, I'm not even, like, hunting for gear yet. That's such, like, a base level thing, I feel like, to be, like, trying to get certain sets of gear. That's, like, not even a concern I have. Okay, I don't even know what alliance raids mean. But I'm excited to try them. I'm trying to get one of my other best friends into Final Fantasy. They're like, because we used to play, y'all remember Neverwinter? Back in the day. Is Neverwinter still up? I don't know. But we used to play Neverwinter. And that was, like, forever ago. And, like, sometimes they're like, man, I, like, have the MMO bug. But Neverwinter was nice because it was entirely free to play. You didn't really have to pay for it at all, which is, like, why we got sucked into it. God, we used to play on console, though. What a nightmare that was. It was not a great MMO, in my opinion. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Neverwinter Nights, though. But they were like, yeah, I have the MMO bug. And I'm like, well, you know, Final Fantasy XIV, like, half the content is free right now. So... and I'm, like, excited to... I'm like, I hope that they join and, like, play with us. And I get to, like... I'm, like, excited about the idea of, like, being able to guide somebody through Final Fantasy XIV like y'all did for me. I think that's so cute. I'm like, wow, that'll be just... Yeah. Have fun at D&D. I will absolutely turn up the tunes. I will, like, turn it up for everybody before I go into the final boss. Who is text? Oh, it's Mystic Messenger. I was like, who is texting me in the middle of streaming? It's my fake boys. It's my fake anime boys that text me on my phone. I'm on day 10 of a route. It's very intense. You know, this just takes up a lot of my time. I really have to clear my schedule for Mystic Messenger. Go. Leave. Exit. Fuck. Alfino, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about how good this game is. I feel like, you know, obviously there's the meme of like, oh, well, you can play Final Fantasy XIV. It's free for, you know, the first whatever, but, you know, the meme. And I remember seeing the meme before I started, like, playing actively and being like, haha, that's funny. And now I'm like, I am that guy. And I'm like, I feel like it's so hard to explain because it's just everywhere. I was talking to Ben, Infinity Break Ben, who I also stream with, who I think everybody here knows that, so it doesn't really matter. But I was talking to him about Final Fantasy XIV, I think, on stream, and he was like, oh, is that what that meme's about? I didn't realize it was an MMO, and I'm like, yes, I need you to understand how many hours I have dumped into this MMO. It's like, it's a meme, but it's like not really a joke. It's just, it's so... I'm also trying to get my dad to play. I'm gonna go see him this weekend. I know, part of me is like, before we go out to this boss, I want to check and see how many hours I have, but we'll do that later. I'm gonna turn up the game audio a little bit so we can hear the music better. Yeah, you've been playing for... I think when you originally started playing, you were like, hey, you should start playing, and that was when I... That was when I tried the first time and bounced off it. And now I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad I came back in and started playing again. But I'm like, God, can you imagine if I had been playing this whole time, how many hours I would have in this game? Last time I checked, and this was a few months ago, I was like, maybe early Stormblood, I had like over 100. And I'm sure if we checked now, I would probably be closer to 150-ish. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, it's kind of nice that, like, I had spent, like, over 100 hours in this game. It must have been, actually, man, it must have been Heavensport. I spent, like, over 100 hours in this game, and I had done it all, like, without paying any money. Like, that's just fucking insane that you could do that. This game is just so good. Jesus Christ. Do I have the right guy? Yeah, I have the right guy. Cool. Let's go. Oh, fuck, this does rip. This is a good tune. Thanks, Alfino. Okay, I really have to pay attention here. I know there's a bunch of AoE shit that's gonna happen to me, and I'm gonna die and scream and die. Probably literally die. Back up! Didn't see that marker till it was too late, did ya? Me at myself. Hey, hey man, pay attention. No. I can do that from here. I can if I can hit the right button. I can do this from here. There we go. No, don't hit me. Oh, shit. Damn it! So pissed. Guys, stay stuck up with me. I'm literally just gonna follow these guys, because I know that they're gonna know what they're doing. When I was watching this in the video, I was like, I don't understand this. This is very confusing, and I am scared. Okay, great. I survived. Genuinely, I kid you not. Oh, shit. I was so nervous about that specific mechanic. I was like, oh god, I'm like a little confused. I'm like so alarmed. Everything else I feel like is like mostly fine. But that one I was like, there's a lot kind of visually going on here. Oh god, I don't even remember what this one is. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, this is me getting fettered. Great.
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt? Thanks, Elfido. Thank you for asking.
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater.
Thanks, honey, but I am dying because I'm losing my mind. You know, in real life, I would say I'm great in a crisis. Keep a cool head. In video games, I'm like, if anything comes near me, I'm gonna scream and die. I'm gonna scream and die and lose my shit and scream and die. And there's, you know, and I'm valid. Some of us don't know how to play this game, and we're valid. Oh god, Alize, I'm fucking sorry, dude. I do appreciate that, like, obviously these guys, like, do the mechanics and shit. Jesus. Because they're, like, the AIs and they have to do the mechanics or you'll die. But there's something very comforting about watching them, like, do the damn thing. Much like when I'm in a normal dungeon with people and I'm like, oh god, what am I doing? And I just have to watch everyone else and be like, okay, they know what they're doing. So I'm gonna be fine. That's how I feel right now. But instead, it's my fake little computer friends who are just running ahead of this terrible, confusing thing that I'm doing right now. We're so close. Jesus Christ, we are so close. Yay! Yay! That went pretty alright. That was good NPC work. I'm very happy with that AI. I'm going to be running Dungeon solo forever until I die. Never going to run with people ever again. Okay. Is there any stuff? Yeah, give me that. Give me that stuff. Cool, that wasn't anything I wanted. I'm gonna turn this. No, that's fine. Okay. Yes, I will leave the duty, thank you. Ugh. Okay, terrified for whatever the fuck is about to happen. Because y'all just kept being like, alright, you gotta stream this because you'll cry. And I'm like, okay. About what? What am I gonna cry about?
Releasing its ether. Fall back. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Me?
The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Okay, I'm thinking about the warrior of water or whatever. This seems very convenient. That was such a stupid joke, but I'm trying not to laugh at it. Is this gonna be fucking Minfilia? This is gonna be some fucked up shit, isn't it? Oh, I just ate it. The whole thing. That's bright. Hey man, what the fuck was that? Hello?
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Holy shit.
Scar. It can't be.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Man, come on.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true.
Oh, no need for that.
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present, I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
I'm so fucking stressed. I just... Bro, he's right there.
On behalf of the First, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exar, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness.
He's just fucking gone,
Let
huh?
us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystal.
Okay. Okay, for transparency's sake, every time someone's been like, you're gonna cry about this cutscene, something really bad has happened. So I wasn't prepared for like, oh wow, this was like a really good positive thing, and I'm kind of like emotionally like, oh, alright. Oh fuck, what was my voice for this guy? That doesn't matter. How quickly you've justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps. A momentous one nonetheless. Don't mind if I do. Trust parties unlocked. You can enlist NPC companions to revisit completed instances. Oh, thank you, God. Sorry, that was really loud. I blew out my mic. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Shadowbringers. Oh. Hey. Now, as for how we proceed from here... The villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about the wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Tioli, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Hell yeah, man. I don't want to... Leave me alone. Don't look at me. Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary Warrior of Darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, though my concerns are more focused on Ulmor. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vothri responds to all this. Okay, I will say this about Vothri. Do not like his design. Do not love that they were like, hey, how about an evil rich villain? Let's make him extremely fat. Did not like that. Did not feel cool with that. Anyway, what's he saying? Have a good time, basically. Have a good celebration, but, like, be cool about it, is what he basically just said. Ah, and I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance to the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Though I expect to be told the whole truth one day, about all of you. And I'm like, yeah, man, no problem. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. Yeah, but every time I go to a room, there's a fucking ghost there, so, like, that might still be an issue. I love the twins' new outfits, by the by. I think they're so cute. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the pendants? Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yours is errand boy. Please let Bragi know we're bringing in a number of injured and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. Okay, bye. I love you. I love you, bye. We should start making our own way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. Alfino, I'm gonna fucking teleport there. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village top to bottom, Alize. We should all take the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. Yeah, I was really sad to see her there. That was upsetting to me. I cried when she got turned. It's Tesleen, got turned into a Sin Eater. Super upsetting. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. She and Tesleen were dating for sure. Just you and me then. Shall we? Yeah, I cried. I was not happy about that one. Oh my god. Also, I was not expecting, like, body horror. Not that I, like, give a shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking teleport there. We should go slowly. No, I'm gonna teleport. Thank you, though. But the fact that I was, like, emotionally upset and also her fucking mouth was splitting open in a weird way, I was like, this is a lot to go through. Even as somebody who doesn't have body horror issues, that was just so much. Love to see Final Fantasy XIV do the thing. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something I have a feeling this night won't be as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I have said that word so many times, but I'm reading it right now and I'm like, I don't know how to read. I think I should take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. God, I can't fucking read. Sleep well, Tioli. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alize both. Ugh. Too fucked up thinking about Final Fantasy XIV body horror. Where's this guy again? This way. Cool. So the... Yeah, I'm just gonna skip to that. Hello. Hi, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city? Oh, connection issues. Love to see them. That's okay, I was gonna wrap up pretty soon anyway, I think. I see. Well, Captain Lina can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lad like you may want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make himself known. I'm sure Gilnard would like to introduce you some interesting opportunities. Okay. Whatever that means. The music in this town is so good. What time is it? 6:30. Okay. Hello. I've been told I need to speak to you. I'm just spinning. Celia, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry to rush off our feet this evening, sir. Could I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Fuck yeah, man. Just kidding, I'm not here to drink. Hmm? Oh, that brag guy has a twisted sense of humor. To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. I just preempted that laugh, don't worry about it. The first real night in near 100 years had folks all riled up and then some. What's more, there was that eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the Warrior of Darkness who did the deed. Nah. His voice is getting away from me. I really must apologize for Gilnard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the Settlement Council puts bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays. A class of eaters that have been dubbed the Cardinal Virtues. Shut the fuck up, that rules. It's so not subtle and I fucking love it. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as the Light Wardens. Not the kind of prey you could take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the warrior of darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is Grandson. He's in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade at arms as tenacious as he is. I just need to get through this quest. Come on, baby. That Mistio lad is Lee Breek. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's about as hard as hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Sirig. Word is he's an expert in magecraft. He seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Oh, OBS. I know. You're so tired. It's okay. Last we have Giot, dwarf and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with a healer and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom? I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have the look about you. Might you introduce yourself to one of our hunters? Who knows? Together you might even collect a bounty on a cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. You've gained access to role quests. Sick. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You must have completed at least one role quest line to become the Virtue Hunter. Okay, so I have to do this. That's fine. I can do that. Come on. There we go. So I'm trying to just get a little more stable. Come on. There we go. Sorry about that. You know, what else is new? I think I am just going to wrap up this quest, and that will finish the stream for today. Obviously, we're starting to run into a little bit of lag, just because, you know, that's my setup. I am really thinking that, like... where's the fucking crystal? I'm gonna try and prioritize upgrading my PC setup for Ed Walker, because, like, this is not necessarily, specifically, for some reason, only for Final Fantasy XIV does not like to stream it for long periods, so, you know, hopefully, God willing and the creek don't rise, I'll be able to upgrade that. Okay, let's just do this. Welcome back, sir. I will be retiring to my quarters. Thank you. Very good. In light of the present situation, I've had illumination prepared for all our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns and candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Oh, I guess we'll watch this cutscene. And hope everything doesn't die. Oh, maybe not. I might watch this cutscene. Yeah, sorry gamers, I might have to watch this cutscene without you. We're having a we're having some strugs. But thank you all for joining. Sorry it was a short one, but glad that y'all could come, whoever was able to come. We'll do this again soon. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend, but I will just kind of keep streaming as I'm able to stream. I'll do some stuff on my own, do some stuff in between.
Of darkness, is it?
Oh, this is sad.
It's funny how things work out.
Girl, I'm sorry. We'll leave on Ardbert's sad fucking face at this weird question. Just cause this is buggy. Video settings. Okay, no problem. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Have a good night. I'll stream again soon. You can find me at Boy Vandals on Twitter to see when I'm gonna stream again. Bye.